Hello students, next we move on to part 4 of our video on pictograph. So in part 1 and 2 children, I have taught you how we find mean and median, and in part 3 we have seen how we make frequency table, tally mark and array, how we arrange the data. So here we are going to learn what is a pictograph. So pictograph is a little improvement over a frequency table because here we draw picture. So picture are more interesting and they give you a very lasting impression in your memory. But bigger data and all, it's not always possible to draw a pictograph. So remember, in history also we have studied they used to have pictographic script and all in ancient time, you see. To explain anything, those people used to draw, because how we write language like student word, you understand student, they used to draw pictures. So pictographic script was there in history also. So to make our maths interesting also, we are going to use pictures and it is called a pictograph. So here these are the subjects. Student who scored more than 75% in English in a class is 10 student. In Hindi, those who got more than 75 is 15. So this is not the number of students in a class, those who got above 75% in an examination. Science there are 5 students, maths there are 15, social studies there are 10. So how to draw a pictograph of this? So if you see books, children, they draw various things, various shapes, but when you draw in a copy, children, I'll show you 2 methods over here. So we have to see what can be done easily, what is more practicable. So let one circle represent 5 children. Okay, one circle represent 5 students. Okay, so like that we can see half. So here these are all multiple of 5. So 10 means we draw 2 circle, 15 means we draw 3 circle, 5 means we draw 1 circle, 15 again means 3 circle, and social study 2 circle. So what we see, children, English we have 10 students, so 1 circle represents 5. So if you see here the pictograph, what you will see that maths and Hindi, see, they are maximum 3 circle. 1 circle represents 5 students. Similarly, suppose there are many, you take this to be 100, 150. So simply we can make 1 circle as 50 students. So this will show 100, this will show 150, this will show 50. So like that, this 1 circle can represent various things. Or another way I'll tell you, you can kindly pause the video and copy. So what we do, children, subject, number of students, and to picturize it, to put it in picture form, we take 1 circle as 5 students. I can show you another way, so kindly pause the video and copy. One easier way I'll show you. So next method, and very easy method, would be one of my favorite. I draw 1 student or 1 human being like this. Easiest way. This is 1 person, but this diagram, this picture represent 5 students. I don't draw 5, I could have drawn 10. So it will be difficult. So this figure represents 5, means 10 we will draw 2. So when I was teaching long back, this one child was laughing, saying, "Sir, how you are drawing?" I said, "This is the easiest way to draw a man or a human being. 2 hands, 2 legs and 1 head." And I gave him a challenge, you draw easier than this and faster than this, I'll give you 1 Cadbury's chocolate. So he could not win that prize. So little above I'll do, because 10, 5 plus 5. So remember, children, 1 represents 5. So for 15, I should have 3. Okay, because 1 person like that, if you see, represents 5. So here only 5 means 1. Okay, only 1 Here we will have 3, and last but not the least, social study, we have 2. So here use a circle or use a human being, like this what I do. So one such figure represents 5 students, 2 10, 3 15, 1 5, 3 15, 2 10. So 1 or 2 more question I'll do, and then you will understand the concept better, where we take fraction also, children. But remember, children, in book they use various drawings which are very easy for them to put in a book once and for all. But when you draw, I told you, you have to see which one is the easiest. So next one more sum I'll do, where I'll use circle, half of the circle, 1/4 of a circle, quarter of a circle to represent different data, and then we will end this a short video on pictograph. So next we move on to question number 4, and here we see how we draw pictograph of patients. So here the question says, if you see, the total number of patients in a hospital in all days of the week. So if we have Monday to Sunday, on Monday 525 patients come to the hospital, okay, on Tuesday 450 patients. So here what we do, children, one circle, okay, like I did previous diagram, you could have drawn one human being, but again half and 1/4 would have been difficult. So one human being's half you can try, but 1/4 will be very difficult. So take one circle as 100 patient, semicircle means half of the circle as 50, and 1/4 of a circle. So this is nothing but 1/4 of the circle. Half of the circle you take as 50, and this is 1/4. 1/4 means 25. Half is, if you take 50, and full is 100. So here we go. Monday we have 525. So 5 full circle. Maybe size is bigger here, but here we will have little smaller size. 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 25, 1/4 children. So this is 525. 450, 100, 200, 300, 400, 50 is like this we do. Okay, so 450, 425 children. 100, 200, 300, 400, 25 is, we take quarter of the circle. Next is 575, 300, 400, 500. This is 550, and this is your 25. 550 and 25. Don't add together, better you show separately. Like 3/4, you could have shown like this, and this, but better to write 50. And next is 475, 100, 200, 300, 400, and 75 is like before, 50 and 25. Next is 550, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 50 we do like this. The last one is 500, 2, 3, 4, 5. So once more, 525, each circle represents 100, 500, 25, 450, 100, 200, 300, 400, 50, 425, 575, 500, 50 plus 25, 475, exactly same, 550, this I draw a little better, okay, half of the circle, and last one is 500. So in copy, children, if you do spacing and use pencil, you can draw it more nicely. You can use a compass, a protractor, to draw it in a better way, but the size will be bigger. You can use coins, children, or bottle cap. Okay, you see 1 rupee coin is smaller, so like that if you do, it will be more uniform and better. So for drawing pictograph, use your common sense. See book solved example and see books unsolved example, and do the unsolved example, then this chapter will be very interesting. So with this, I come to the end of my part 4 of the video, and thank you children for watching this video lesson.